Vancouver Television.
Good evening. Hope you enjoyed tonight's Canucks game. I'm John Benavali-Rao with a news update. An elderly woman is clinging to life tonight in hospital, the latest victim of a brutal home invasion. It happened sometime overnight on Vancouver's east side. The woman was discovered in her home this morning at just before 11 by a friend. She was severely beaten and immediately rushed to hospital. Officials say she has been taken off life support and is not expected to survive the attack.
And she does have a sister nearby, and they both work together to make this a better community, and it's a terribly, terribly sad loss.
The attack happened just a block away from where another elderly woman was beaten to death last week during a home invasion. Police say they do not believe the two attacks are linked. There could be some movement in the ongoing labor dispute at BC's ports. The federal labor minister, Claudette Bradshaw, has scheduled a news conference for tomorrow afternoon. It's believed she met with both longshoremen and their employers tonight. Earlier today, BC business leaders called on the federal government to legislate an end to the labor dispute. The lockout at the Port of Vancouver is costing the economy an estimated $3 million a day. Today, representatives from most sectors of the BC economy demanded federal intervention.
The concern that we have is that this issue is not the #1 priority as Parliament resumes next week, and it absolutely has to be.
2 sawmills have already shut down as the dispute drags on. A delegation of business leaders will fly to Ottawa on Monday to plead their case. To another labor dispute, schools in Surrey may be behind picket lines on Monday. Support workers there have issued 72-hour strike notice. If they walk out and teachers respect the picket lines, then the second largest school district in the province will close its doors to students. A young Liberal convention in Victoria has turned into a huge embarrassment for the federal party. Last month, this Travelers Hotel was one of 3 that was damaged by some young party faithful who got out of hand. Many of the young Liberals were new recruits drafted as part of a struggle for power between Jean Chrétien and Paul Martin. The hotel lost thousands of dollars when they had to issue refunds to guests who complained about the rowdy partying. Overseas, a massive earthquake has rocked Turkey. At least 120 people are dead, and those numbers are rising. The 7.2 magnitude quake was centered on the town of Dushe, about 180 kilometers east of Istanbul. It is the same region devastated by a massive quake 3 months ago. 17,000 were killed in August. We'll have more on those stories tonight at 11 on VTV Late Night. Stay tuned for Boy Meets World, followed by Who Wants to Be a Millionaire at 9:30.
Goodbye, happening hair Barbie. I learned a lot about style from you. Yes, I did.
Don't tell Ken.
About our little chats. Goodbye, Cookie. Bye, Jar Jar, you chatty little freak. Hey, who needs a lift? You're a nutcase, aren't you? It's time for you to go. Ready for... Goodbye, Pikachu. Today's the big day. I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you, too.
Save like never before. Hundreds of hot toys on sale now at Zellers.
Meet me where the summer's just around the bend. Meet me at the Dairy Queen, where the feeling never ends. Meet me at DQ.
Summer is sizzling at your neighborhood Dairy Queen Brazier store. Right now, our double cheeseburger super value meal is just $3.99. It's a juicy 100% beef double cheeseburger, crisp golden fries, and a nice cold soft drink. So come to DQ, because taste matters.
Come on to that feeling and meet me at DQ.
So, you're quitting smoking. Great.
I'm giving it my best shot.
It's never easy, but we can help.
With what?
Your willpower and Nicoderm.
The patch?
It's the patch most recommended by doctors. See, only Nicoderm has a rate-controlling membrane. It helps control your cravings whenever you need it, 24 hours a day.
And it works?
Well, it's working for me.
You smoke?
Not anymore.
Nicoderm, most recommended by doctors.
The slalom from BF Goodrich. At last, a winter tire that grips to ice and bites into snow like nothing else. Slalom from BF Goodrich. Because Canadian winters aren't fit for man or beast.
The world as seen from our all-new 215 horsepower power plant. Intrigue. Right now, you can get the Intrigue with this low monthly lease payment. Intrigue by Oldsmobile. Start to command performance. Start something.
What if you could fine-tune your hair color until you got it just right?
Perfect.
Only new Limage Custom Color lets you choose your shade and then adjust it with this extra tube of customizing color. Add a little or a lot every time till it's perfect for you. Richer, long-lasting browns.
Bullseye.
Brighter, stay-true blondes.
Bingo.
A higher definition of color.
Finally.
New Limage Custom Color.
Frosty the Snowman was a jolly, happy soul.
With a corncob pipe and a button nose, and 2 eyes made out of coal. Frosty the Snowman was a fairy tale, they say. He was made of snow, but the children know that he came to life one day.
For great gifts and more, come to the Telestore.
Extraordinary. Provocative. Dazzling. One of the most acclaimed movies of the year is The Messenger. It's being hailed as a stunning spectacle. Director Luc Besson has created a masterpiece. This is a spectacular epic with a 1990s edge.
I miss The Messenger.
The Messenger, the story of Joan of Arc, opens everywhere November 12th.
Closed captioning is brought to you in part by Disneyland. Call your travel agent now for details on how Canadians get 5 days for the price of 3 at Disneyland, plus other benefits.
Bank of Montreal presents The Inside Edge. Have you ever wondered what a flying camel is? No, that's too obvious. In skating, it's a flying spin. It was originally called the flying parallel spin. The skater was supposed to be parallel to the ice, but the problem was it was always poorly executed. They always got a little hump in the back. Thus the name flying camel. The name stuck. No, really.
A message to drinking drivers. Road checks are on now.
Watching Wayne Gretzky, you'd never know the great one could have common arthritis. In fact, thousands of Canadians over 35 have arthritis. Thousands more are at risk. Some early signs? Joint pain and stiffness. What are your symptoms, Wayne?
Stiffness after a long car ride, and there's pain that comes and goes.
Well, what do you do for your arthritis pain?
I take Tylenol, doctor's orders.
Not surprising, because Tylenol is #1 among doctors and pharmacists for relieving arthritis pain.
Talk to your doctor, like Wayne Gretzky did.
Even though Dodge Ram is the bright red gold standard of pickup trucks, we're always improving things. We've made our available Magnum V8 engines even more powerful. We've improved the ergonomics of the already world-class interior. In all, we've made over 100 improvements, including this one. Our unique flow-through ventilation system. The Dodge Ram Quad Cab. The rules have changed.
In a province that should be leading the country, we're falling behind. But there is hope.
We have a sensible plan that will give you competent government with real leadership, an experienced team that will properly manage taxpayers' money, your money, and rebuild the strength and vitality of BC's economy. We want you to know what you can expect from us, because we'll be asking for your support for the future.
For more information, call 1-800-303-0676.
I see vibrant, shimmering color.
I see myself in Feria by L'Oreal.
Feria is new color technology.
It's the end of flat color.
For vibrant, shimmering color week after week.
I see myself in Feria by L'Oreal. I'm worth it.